Are you ready for some thrilling transfer news, Chelsea fans? Rumor has it that the Blues are back in the market for a game-changing striker, and this one has been drawing comparisons to a certain superstar who just made a move to Galatasaray. Could we see a familiar face in blue this January? Stick around as we dive into the latest buzz surrounding potential signings and why this player might be the key to Chelsea's attacking ambitions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all things Chelsea. Chelsea fans, let's dive into some exciting news surrounding our club's transfer strategy. Recently, the buzz has been all about Chelsea making contact regarding the signing of a highly rated striker who's been compared to none other than Victor Osimhen. It seems that after our late summer pursuit of Osimhen fell through, Chelsea is now casting its net wider in search of striking talent. We all remember how intense those final days of the summer transfer window were, with Chelsea in talks trying to secure Osimhen from Napoli. Unfortunately, the deal didn't materialize, leaving many of us feeling a bit deflated. Osimhen ended up landing with Galatasaray on a season-long loan, but there's a glimmer of hope. Rumor has it that his contract includes a break clause, which means Chelsea could potentially swoop in this January. Can you imagine Osimhen in a Chelsea shirt? It's a tantalizing prospect. Meanwhile, Chelsea has also drawn up a short list of strikers for the future, which includes names like Liam Delap, Victor Gyökeres, and Victor Boniface. The question remains, will we make a move for Osimhen in January? Nicholas Jackson has been on fire lately, leading our attacking front, and with Chelsea sitting at the top of the Premier League's scoring charts, we're in a good place. But let's not forget the magic Osimhen could bring to our squad if we decide to pursue him next summer. John Obi Mikel recently shared some insight about Osimhen's desire to join Chelsea, and it's clear that the player has a strong pull toward our club. "I know what Victor wanted," he said. "That passion for playing at Stamford Bridge is palpable, but will Chelsea act on it? I have to admit, I'm torn here. Part of me wants to see us go all in for Osimhen, while the other part wonders if we should explore other options like RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. Speaking of Sesko, Chelsea reportedly made contact with him as well. After a rejected bid earlier this summer, it seems we're not giving up on this talented young striker. The 21-year-old has just signed a new contract with Leipzig, but whispers of a release clause valued at around $63 million are circulating. Plus, there's that gentleman's agreement allowing him to leave in either 2025 or 2026. The future looks bright for him, and it's exciting to think he might be on our radar. What really stands out about Sesko is his potential. He's been described as one of the top young talents in the game, quick and technically proficient, standing at an impressive 6.4. His profile is intriguing. He could become a real game-changer for Chelsea. It's fascinating that scouts have drawn parallels between Sesko and Osimhen, both being dynamic strikers that could fit well into our attacking style. So, I ask you, Chelsea fans, what do you think about these moves? Is it wise to chase after Osimhen again? Or should we focus our efforts on bringing Sesko to Stamford Bridge? I genuinely find myself divided on this. The allure of Osimhen is undeniable, but the fresh potential that Sesko brings is equally compelling. I want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about our current striker situation? Do you think pursuing one of these talents will elevate our squad and push us closer to winning more silverware? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Your insights and opinions matter, and I can't wait to see what everyone thinks. Chelsea fans, we've got some exciting news buzzing around the transfer scene that you won't want to miss. After a stunning 5-1 victory over Shamrock Rovers, our Blues are not just dominating the UEFA Conference League. They're also eyeing some serious firepower to bolster our attacking options ahead of what promises to be a grueling festive schedule. I'm talking about none other than Spartak Moscow's Manfred Ugalde, a young striker who's been turning heads and is already being dubbed the new Aguero. How wild is that? Now, let's break this down a bit. Ugalde, just 22 years old, has been on fire this season, scoring 15 goals in 18 matches for Spartak in the Russian Premier Liga. That's impressive, no doubt. Chelsea has been relying heavily on Nicholas Jackson, who's already racked up 12 goal contributions in his 15 Premier League appearances. And let's not forget about our young star, Marc Guiu, who just netted a hat-trick in the Conference League. But with doubts lingering about Christopher Nkunku's fitness, the pressure is on Jackson to keep those goals coming. It's clear that adding Ugalde could be a game-changer for us. You might be wondering, why Ugalde? Well, for starters, He has a reported 25 million release clause in his contract. That's a steal for a player who's already showing he can deliver at a high level. His stats speak volumes. He's averaging more shots and shots on target per 90 minutes than both Jackson and Guiu. This kid knows how to find the back of the net and create opportunities, which is exactly what we need as we look to challenge for the Premier League title. But here's where it gets interesting. Ugalde's not just a goal scorer, he's also been more creative than our current forwards, attempting more crosses than Jackson and Guiu combined. It's a refreshing thought to imagine a player who can both finish and set up goals for his teammates. Plus, defensively, he's holding his own, with stats that show he can contribute to our pressing game too. It's that kind of versatility that can make a huge difference as we juggle multiple competitions. Now, I have to ask you, do you believe this is the right move for Chelsea? I'm honestly a bit torn here. On one hand, Ugalde could bring something extra to our squad, helping us keep pace in the league and possibly even push us to the top. But there's also the question of integrating him into a team that's already finding its rhythm. Can he hit the ground running? It's a risk, but sometimes risks pay off big time. Let's not forget about the competition for Ugalde's signature. Arsenal and Manchester City are also sniffing around. If we want him, we need to act fast and decisively. It's all part of the thrilling yet nerve-wracking world of football transfers. The excitement, the anticipation. It's all part of being a Chelsea fan, isn't it? So, what do you think? Should Chelsea make a move for Ugalde this January? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think he's the missing piece we need for our title push? Or do you believe we should stick with our current squad and give Guiu and Jackson more chances? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. And remember, stay tuned for all the latest updates as the transfer window approaches. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Blues, and subscribe to the channel for all the essential news. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Together, let's keep the passion for Chelsea alive.